What's up, nail friends? In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a gel manicure, but it's going to have a spring theme. I actually edited this weeks ago, but there's a product in this that wasn't released, so I couldn't actually upload it. So that's why I'm uploading it now. So I'm going to be using Luminary Nail Systems Color Piece. So if you guys are interested in this video, just keep watching. So to start this set, I'm going to be using Luminary Nail Systems Commit Primer, and I'm just applying this on her natural nails. She's already had her past set filed down and I prepped, so that's where we're starting. So I understand a lot of people aren't doing nails right now, and so this video is almost pointless, but if you're doing your own nails, maybe you'll learn some tips and tricks, or when you get back into the studio, maybe this video will have helped. And I also was asked to post some longer videos because people are bored, so hopefully this video will be long enough to keep you guys entertained. So the color I'm going in with is Peace. Like I said, it's a beautiful nude, kind of like a creamy nude. It's really beautiful. I love this one. It's probably one of my favorite ones from Luminary Nail Systems. So Luminary Nail Systems is a base product for manicures, and they're colored. So you can either go in with them and leave it as is, so you don't even have to do a colored gel on top, or you can decorate them with gel on top. So they're kind of versatile in that way. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually just applying a super thin layer of Peace over the nail, and I'm doing this on all 5 fingers and then curing. So this step is just to get like a really thin base layer down. So while this one hand is in the light, then I switch over to her other hand, and that's when I apply my primer and do my thin base layer as well, while the first hand is curing. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys that, so that you know that it's kind of a back and forth step-by-step process for Luminary and how I do it. So now I would be working on this hand, doing my thin base layer, and then give that a full cure, and then we will get into one finger at a time application. So when applying Luminary to build up the product, you're going to want to push back the skin again before you apply that, just to make sure it's out of the way and you get a closer application. So that's just what I'm doing here. Then I'm going in with the brush that comes in the bottle, and I'm just using a little bit of product that's on that brush already, and I'm just applying a thin layer down. So I'm not going to cure this layer. So this is just going down. It's going to be my slip layer. A slip layer is there to help your builder layer go where it needs to go. So you can see me dipping into a small black jar there with the same Peace product in it. In our starter kits, 5-gram jars of the same color come, or you could buy the jar separately and 30-milliliter refills separately as well. So in the jar they have the same product, so I'm just using the same brush that's in the bottle and picking up the product with my brush, just a small dollop of it, and then you're going to place it near the cuticle area and then work it down the nail to try to build this up a little bit so you have a tiny apex, so that the nails are a little bit stronger than if you were to just do a thin layer. So they're nice and strong, so she can go a few weeks with this. So I'm just using a gel brush here to maneuver the product to make sure that she has nice structure right in the center and that they're not too thick or there's no product missing from anywhere. So that's what's great about this product. You can kind of just move it around. You can also flip the hand upside down to help maneuver the product as well. So I'm just gonna have her cure that, and then I will work on her other hand like I said. So one hand curing, then I work on the other hand. For this video though, I'm only going to show you the one hand. So the pinky is cured, and now I'm working on her ring finger. So I'm going to do the same steps I did before. I'm going to push her skin back. That just helps me get a nice close application. And you don't want to hit the skin at all with the gel, so you want to move it out of the way. Then I'm going to take the brush that's in the jar and wipe it off, so there's very minimal product on it. And I'm just going to do a super thin layer, and that's my slip layer. Then I'm going into my black jar with the same product, picking up a small bead, placing it near the cuticle area, pushing it up, and then maneuvering the product from the right to the left using the brush that was in the bottle. when you're picking up more product, you just bend the finger downward, and that way no product will seep into the sidewalls or the cuticle area. Like I said, back and forth, pull that product down, remove any product that you had too much of, and then you're just going to use your brush or a small art brush, which I just switched to now, and you're going to move the product around until you have even application. So I gave that a cure, and now I'm going to do it all over again on the middle finger. So I'm just going to speed through this a little bit so you guys can just watch this application, and then we will get into finish filing and art. Okay, so all the nails have been finished, and now I'm going to finish file these. So when you apply Luminary, you actually don't have to finish file them if you apply perfectly. I just personally like finish filing. It's just the way I like to do nails. So you don't have to though. So if you do apply Luminary, you can apply it nice and thin, and as long as you take your time and you get perfect application, you can just go in with your hand file at the free edge and then top coat, or go in with decoration. But for me, I'm going to finish file. So I do a free edge, I go over the whole nail. I just use a hand file when I'm using Luminary because it's super soft and easy to file. You hardly need any pressure or anything, so it's super easy to file. That's why I just use a hand file. Skipping ahead a little bit because I finished filed all the nails. Here's how they look. So I'm just brushing off all that dust. You're going to want to make sure that there is no dust left behind before applying any color on the nail. So I'm going to dust and buff and then cleanse. I'm buffing around the cuticle area and the free edge just to make sure there's no pieces that I didn't see that are going to stick up or anything, because you want nice smooth gel application. So especially around the cuticle area and under the free edge. So I'm just really brushing off that dust, and I'm going to cleanse the nails. So now for the fun part, which is color. So I'm pushing the skin back on the nails that I'm applying the color on, just again to get a closer application. So what I'm going to be using here is from Glitterbels. This one's called Man Trap, and I'm not kidding, it's basically identical of a color to Peace, but as I was playing it, I was like, whoa, this is basically identical and I don't need to add it, but it was at the point where I was like, whatever, I'll just add it. So I'm applying Man Trap on the 2 nails, and these nails are going to be a floral design with stamping. So I'm not applying 2 coats, I'm just applying the one because like I said, it's basically identical. So I didn't really even need this. So I'm just applying 1 thin coat. So if you were doing this and you didn't already have this nude color underneath, I would apply 2 coats of Man Trap. So I did have her cure that, and then I'm going to work on the other fingers. So I'm going to be using Glitterbels Teal Tang Gel Polish. This is a really beautiful color. So this is what it looks like. So again, I'm going to push back the skin on the nails, and those other 2 nails are dry and cured. Pushing back the skin to get close application. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a super thin coat. So this doesn't need to be perfectly even or anything because this is just our thin coat that we're putting down first. And then we'll build up the color a little bit when she's out of the light. So just super thin, even strokes. Get close to the cuticle area with it. You don't want to make this too thick or anything. It's okay if it's kind of patchy or anything because this is just the first super thin base coat. So I'm going to give that a cure, and then we will work on the second coat. So that's how it looks. So now I'm going to push the skin back again, because like I said, closer application. You just get even close application when you do that when you're applying gel polish. So I did that on all 3 of the nails that I need to apply the second coat. So now I'm going in and applying my second coat, and this coat will give the nail full coverage. Okay, so for stamping, I am using this new product from Clear Jelly Stamper that was just released today, which is why my video didn't come out until now, because I didn't realize these weren't released until now. So I'm going to be using 97, 98, and 99. And these other 2 that I had in my collection, number 77 and number 39. I'm going to be using the collaboration plate with Talia's Nail Tails, number 13. I'm going to be using these 2 stamps. They are layered. And number 92, I'm just going to be using the flower petals from this one as well. So the reason I picked these colors actually because one of the blues matches the teal tang. So I thought that that would look cute. Not this blue, but the darker blue. So what I'm doing here is I'm applying it into the first one, which is a flat image that I'm just applying on the nail. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be covering this with the layered images. See, this is the color that matches the teal tang. So I thought this would be perfect. So this is a rose stamp. So like you can see, it has kind of like a rose look to it now. And then I'm going in with a third stamp over top. And this one is just to add more dimension. But I used the glitter polish in it. And I thought that'd be really cool because it kind of gives like a glitter look. So that's really pretty. So that's what I did. So now I'm going in and I'm applying leaves. So I'm going in with the darker green first. And I'm picking that up. Removing any extra bits that are going to get on the nail right now. But you guys can't see me doing that, but I am. And I'm going in with just the leaves that I want on the side here. So I'm going to do the darker green first, and then I'm going to go in and layer it with the lighter green. So the piece I'm layering with has kind of like dimension to it. So you can see right here. There you go. So that this won't just look like one plain green leaf. It has dimension to it. So after I did that, I decided that I liked this other image as well. So I'm going to do both. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter color in the middle. So these layered stamps are super fun because you kind of can't screw these ones up, especially these abstract roses and flowers. And then again with the glitter at the end. So then after I did that, I decided I obviously needed more flowers. So I'm going in with more flowers on the corners of these two nails. And then on this nail, I'm going to add the leaves and more roses as well. Okay, so here's how they look after I applied all of that, and now I can top coat these nails. So I'm going to be using my Luminary Nail Systems Empower Matte. So this top coat dries with a tack-free finish. So you just need to apply a thin coat on all the nails and then cure it, and you don't need to wipe off any tacky layer. It will already be matte. So luckily with the Empower Matte, I don't find that it separates over top of stamping. So if you do find any of your top coats separate over stamping, you can just apply a thin layer, cure it, and then apply another layer of gel polish on top. Or you can apply a layer and then quickly flash cure it before it separates, because sometimes the polishes will cause your gel top coat to separate. So I gave that a full cure, and here is the full finished design. Beautiful spring matte floral manicure, and the stamping matches the other colors, which I thought looks really pretty. What do you guys think of this set? I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you are staying safe right now. Let me know down below what you'd like to see on Monday. I was thinking I need to organize my nail products, so I might do that. Let me know down below if that's something you guys are interested in watching. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. Thank you for your support on watching my videos. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.